Inflation. How many times have I called you? Inflation is the increase of prices over time. How has it affected you this year? Honestly, if you're a Kenyan, it has hit you hard, and very hard for that matter. If someone had told you a month ago that some of the products that you use on a daily basis would have shot to twice the price, would you even have believed it? You'd have thought maybe someone is just looking for an excuse to badmouth the government, or maybe someone is trying to make life hard for us. But look at us right now. We're in that situation. And when I'm thinking of what to cook for dinner, what comes to mind is, what do I cook? What is most affordable? What is available in the house? Everything is what? For how long are we going to suffer this inflation? So let's quickly look at the causes of inflation and see how we can be able to manage them. The prices has gone up, so it means you cannot buy what you used to buy. You have to cut down on some things that you used to buy. If maybe you are spending more money on a certain thing which you can have a supplement, that's what is working for you now, because honestly these other things have become too expensive. Number one cause is the demand is higher than the supply. How many times do you go to a shop and your favorite product is missing? How many times? Not because it's not available, but there's no market. Life has become too expensive. Too expensive for people to even think about buying some items. When was the last time you did a takeout in your favorite place, or you decided to go out and enjoy the same way you were enjoying last year? It's not doable right now. So what do? We can only look for ways in which to manage the inflation by adjusting our expenditure. That thing that was your favorite, you might have to go down to the next substitute. The next thing is cost of supply. Fuel prices are going up, other taxes are going up, everything is going up. So that means the supplies will also go high, and in return the prices will go up. Every time I hear the 14th of the month is here, the thing that comes to mind is, how are we going to survive the new month? The sad thing about fuel is that it hits all of us. Whether you have a car or you're taking the PSV, you will need to move. And even if you don't go anywhere, you will need your food or your stuff to move to where you are. So a cost is paid for that. And who pays for that? It is you. And why is that cost and the income has not increased? You have to go lower. It is very unfortunate. The next thing is population growth. The more people, the more the need. If last year you had 3 kids, now you have 4. So the needs have grown by an extra person. And remember, this extra person comes with special needs like diapers, special care and attention. So this population is good. God said we create and fill the earth, but it also comes at a cost. Yeah. Next is hoarding. Right now, there are people who are celebrating. They are having the best time of their life because they're holding some products. Then when the prices go up, they make more profit. But does it benefit you as a person? Does it? I feel like when you're being unfair to people, it also becomes a disadvantage to you. What if that something spoils? What if it is stolen in the name of you're still holding it? Perhaps it's time to think about the things that really matter to you, and also focus on the people who matter to you, and value people as they are. Don't be too selfish to just look at your own interests. The next thing is genuine shortage. I mean, there could be rain and the food is spoiled. There could be a dry spell, the food is spoiled. There could be maybe something happened in transit, or all those factors. So it's not always that someone or something has triggered the high cost of living, but other factors. Even like now, the war in Israel, anything that is affecting other countries affects us also. Did you know that? Did you know that people who export to those countries are now suffering big time? It is quite something, but we still trust in God, and we know something will come through. The next thing is deficit in government spending. You know, sometimes the government supplements some of the costs. Like for some time they were supplementing the fuel price. So when they stop, you see the cost does not stop. So it has to be levied on someone. So that someone happens to be you and I. So that is why you find sometimes even the expenses have gone higher, and you're wondering, this is something I was buying at a certain price 2 days ago, and now it has shot. That's not always the case, because of the government has removed its support on that product. The last thing on the cost is increased spending by the public. I mean, like now the schools are closed, so the spending has to happen. The kids who are in boarding school, the kids who are at home, everybody is at home. So we have to eat, we have to buy stuff and all that. So that also is a contributor of inflation. Of course, everything that has a cause, there's something you can do about it. And this is usually as a country level, individual, and even the all stakeholders, basically. So, number one, you need to review your budget. If you are living on a certain budget, when the costs go up, your budget has to either go down or your income has to go up. Are we clear? You don't always have to cut your budget. You can increase your income, okay? But if you have a stable income which is not changing, it's not going down or up, then you need to fix your budget. If you have a fluctuating income, changing the budget is inevitable. You have to adjust to fit in your income in that small budget that is not consistent. If you're better off in a position, increase your income. Don't think that oh, now we are in trouble because this and that. No, increase your income. How? Check out our previous videos on the small businesses you can start. I will link the video down below, of course, so that you can easily access it. But there are so many businesses that you can start and they can grow. And the key to starting a business is following your passion. Do not start a business that you cannot enjoy. Sometimes, and we said this in a previous video, even the job you do, you don't enjoy because your parent chose for you. Comment down below if you're a victim. So in this case, since you missed an opportunity to choose a career for yourself, it's time to choose a passion to make you extra money. Maybe it's a passion you have been sitting on and thinking, maybe I'll do it at old age. My friend, that old age has been brought faster than you anticipated. Okay? Takes us to the next item, which is how to fight inflation, is diversify your income. Do not sit there with a fixed income and struggling every time, adjusting. Okay, now the cost has gone up, you're adjusting up. The cost has gone down, now you're going down. I don't know what, things have changed, you have an emergency, you have I don't know what. You have to do away with those eventualities and see how to be able to diversify your income, grow your income. You have so many hours that you can spare. You have so much energy, especially when you're young. Don't wait for your retirement. I'm working very hard, waiting for my pension in the next 25 years, 30 years, because I'm just starting my career. I'm 30, I'm 20, I'll be retiring at 60, so I have a whole 40 years to work. My friend, how time is flying, you will not realize. And number 2, time value of money. The money you're saving now and your expenditure during retirement is crazy. Look at statistics of the people who have died from retirement. They are used to a routine life, they are used to a routine job, a routine income, a standard income. Now everything is cut off at a go, and within 5 years they are 6 feet under, or they are cremated. The next strategy is creating a high yielding account. This time you'll find most people maybe don't have capacity to save, so like you'll find maybe institutions attracting investors. So the little that you have, look at somewhere that you can put and the money grows. Do not just put your money somewhere and sit back. Keep on the lookout and make as much money as you can make during this time. Let me ask you, how many people made millions during the COVID period? How many? How many people started businesses they never knew they can start during the COVID period? Comment down below if you started a hustle during the COVID period. Actually, I started my YouTube channel during the COVID period because you are feeling idle. You're feeling there's nothing you're doing, so you just decide to come up with something. But do I regret? No. Have I grown the way I would have wanted? No. Am I giving up? No. Because I have a goal and I know I will achieve it. So the same way. And don't give up when something is not working out, because if you do, you will deny yourself an opportunity. Keep pushing, keep improving until you get there. The next thing is create a meal plan. If you have a meal plan, it helps you to stop cooking all over. Have you ever found yourself like, today we have cooked, there's leftover in the fridge, tomorrow in the fridge, every single day you're just filling up the fridge, only to realize that you don't even have a leftover day. So 2 weeks down the line, your fridge is a stench. That has happened to me. If you're following us on Just Life, you know that has happened to me. But from that time, I must tell you, like right now, my fridge is empty. It just have what needs to be there, vegetables, but not ready food. And lately, also, I'm having a problem. I don't want to eat same food twice or thrice. And I used to eat, I don't know what happened. Anyway, maybe it's a phase. Yeah? The next thing is batch your errands. If you need to go to town, like those of us who hardly go to town, plan the different activities that you need to do and do them on the same day. This will save you cost, time, and maybe save the impulse buying you would have done had you decided to go out and shop every other day. Comment down below if you're a victim of impulse buying all the time when you find hawkers have stuff. Sometimes we say maybe you are looking for this something and you have just found it and you feel, if I leave it, maybe I'll not find it another time. So that makes sense. But you see, you could have avoided it. You see? Yeah. So the next thing is, if you're still struggling, you have tried to work on our strategies that we have shared on this channel before, on this video, maybe somewhere you have read, maybe somewhere else you have seen and they're not working. Speak to a financial advisor and seek help. Seeking help then does not make you weak. It actually helps you understand that you know that you're not an expert in that field and you're seeking help to get out of that bad situation. Comment down below if you ever seek professional help or you keep fighting and you're always on Google, Mr. Google Maps. You're always on Google. Mr. Google is your advisor. Sometimes you need a realistic person. Google is a general advisor. Sometimes you need someone to narrow you down to reality. Because sometimes maybe you just a small thing which is making you not make a step. Because reality, you have shunned it. You do not want to focus on your reality. Yeah. Of course, the other key thing is look for ways to cut on your budget. Yeah. Those are very many, and those are things you can consider. We have always said you take a break from purchases unless you're purchasing for basics. For instance, I don't remember the last time I bought myself other stuff other than basics because I'm on that cooling off period. Yeah. The next thing is shop for your meals once a week. Plan ahead, shop once a week, just have everything set, and don't forget the leftover day, so that in case there are leftovers in the house, you don't end up wasting food which you could have eaten and which you just didn't have an opportunity to look through. Okay. The other thing is look for offers in shops, supermarkets. Like right now, Black November is vibrant, so it's time to maximize on it. Okay. And then learn to do things yourself. Whatever you can do, don't outsource. Sometimes you may feel like, oh, I'm feeling lazy. Does your budget allow? Can I hear you? If your budget does not allow, how are you feeling lazy? If your budget allows, you can outsource. But one way is do it yourself and manage your tight budget. Okay? So, if you have come across this channel for the first time, we have a number of videos on personal finance, personal development, travel, and charity. Kindly consider checking our previous videos, and if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Maybe someone else will enjoy. Yeah. And don't forget to contribute to our charity cause. We are raising funds for Naomi Mwanzia, who is undergoing treatment for stroke. She actually suffered a second stroke. Her 2 videos will be down below. You can check them out if you want to get to her story, but I will put the number here so that you can support where you can. No matter how little, we are going to appreciate. Let's just support a girl get back to her health, that the doctors have given us promises that she will be fine, and the more she's able to get money to be able to cater for her therapy, we will appreciate. Thank you so much in advance as we plan to contribute to the cause. See you on our next one. Bye.